What's up, guys? It's your boy Paul. I'm back with you. This is Rideout Reviews. And today we are watching The Crown Season 4, Episode 6. The last episode was quite unique. You know, we got to see the Queen talk to somebody that broke into her house. It was crazy. At the end, you could tell she was visibly distressed. She was like, ooh, lordy. She even told the lady to call the police in, man. Which was crazy, dude. That she was bold enough to say, hey, you broke into my house and you aren't allowed to be here. But she was also compassionate enough to talk to the brother on, like, literally listen, more like talk, listen to the brother and let him explain all that he has to explain. So I thought that was pretty cool, man. That the queen sat down and Doc do old dude, some regular Joe. I like how they do that sometimes with the dynamics. Talked about how she went out and talked with all these people out there. She's like, I like talking to the common folk. And then she actually talked to one. Boy, that's insane though. Broke into his house, dude. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's not crazy. That's crazy. Anyway, man, that was good to see politics on a major level. You know, people, normal people, and just how they get affected and all this stuff, man. I'm ready to see this next episode. We ain't see Diana, man. We ain't see Diana, man. There's a lot of controversy built up, man. So I'm ready. I'm ready, man. I'm ready. If you guys want to see full reactions, man, check out my Patreon. If not, that's cool, man. Glad you're here watching it. You know what I'm saying? Getting down. But let's go ahead and get into it. You heard me?
Look, I don't think we'll be talking about kings or monarchy here in Australia much longer. You know, we're past that now, aren't we? We're a bit more mature.
Oh, a bit more mature.
For all their good intentions, is a different breed. You wouldn't put a pig in charge of a herd of prime beef cattle.
There go, homie. I said you would put a pig in charge of prime beef, baby.
I know one shouldn't listen to gossip, but I had lunch with Princess Margaret the other day.
There's growing concern among those who chatter at Kensington Palace.
I thought we didn't listen to chat.
I listen to nothing else.
I listen to nothing else.
Struggling to cope, apparently, in the marriage. She's doing things to herself.
I heard she was insisting on taking the baby with them on the tour.
What for?
As a stabilizing influence.
Since when has a baby ever been a stabilizing influence on anything?
We never took the children anywhere. When we went to Australia in 1954, we left them at home for 5 months.
And you suppose that might have had consequences?
On what? The tour was a triumph.
Oh my goodness. She didn't think nothing about her kids, man. She said the tour was a triumph. But her child is right there, man. Dang. Because of her, she's two people. I remember the episode where it was talking about that she's two people ever torn between both. She's Elizabeth, shoot, now I can't think of her last name. But she's also Elizabeth II, Regina. And she was thinking on the Regina part instead of the Windsor part.
Either I can tear you to pieces and devour you now, or
you can drop your trousers, bend over and let me have my way with you.
Bro, that's messed up, man. That makes me mad.
The worry is other countries could fall like dominoes.
You're too young to remember, but we also toured Australia and New Zealand in 1954.
Yes.
Yes. I like his voice, dude.
It's all right, Mummy's here. He's teething. He's got the drops.
I think maybe one thing that's different is because since she's more common, she wants her babies with her, or her baby.
Is that this child is not just beautiful. This child is perfect in every single way. So why should you expect me, as his mother, to be without him for 1 second, let alone 2 weeks?
Because you married the Prince of Wales, Mum. And that is an act of service to the Crown and to the country, which you signed up to willingly and with open eyes. And you are the Princess of Wales.
And the greatest act of service that I can give to the crown as princess, bringing up this child in the hopes that the boy that will one day become king still has a vestige of humanity in him. Because God knows he's not going to be getting it from any of his courtiers.
She got a point. She got a point right there, though. I gotta make sure that baby is gonna be a good boy, a good man, because he's supposed to be the king.
Before we arrived, he received about a month's worth of rain in a week. Of course, in Britain, we call that summer.
That was definitely not a joke that hit.
And then we're going to visit Ayers Dock. Ayers Rock.
Dude, she is not doing a good job, is she?
Apparently, there are protests planned for their visit to Canberra. A growing backlash about the expense of the trip.
Dude, they are not very regal at all, are they?
Because there has never been the tipping point. Five will get you 10, it'll be this jug-eared bonehead that pushes us all over the edge. And Australia gets to be free.
I tell you what, they waiting for their move to make. He's waiting for the people to move before they break free.
One of your greatest hits.
Yes, I think so.
How hot it was. Do you remember?
Yes, one could hardly sleep at night.
Yeah. That was a great time in their history, huh? The crowds.
Prince of Wales, he has to start sometime.
Then send him to the Bahamas or Seychelles, not Australia and New Zealand. Some countries are too important to send out the understudy.
That's true, because she has a way about her. Regalness about her. At least from this show is what I can see. It's because she's really stately.
God, I miss you, my darling. Your adulthood. If Diana had 1 ounce of the strength of character that you seem to display at every turn, then perhaps we could rescue her.
Dang, man. That fool, he ridiculous. Of course, I mean, in a way...
He has a
But
name.
if people expect me to continue with this tour for another minute, then I need to see my son first. Our son.
I mean, in one instance, it's like understandable about this situation that's going on between Diana and that other girl because he was forced not to marry her. And obviously, they really love each other because they still talking now. But at the same time, he's a grown freaking man, dude. And you make a commitment to a woman, you make a commitment, man, and you don't break that vow. So he's just a horrible dude for that. If he didn't want to be with her, he should not have done it, man.
Can he walk for us? Want to go to Daddy?
But dude, yeah, look, just being a father, man, being a mother, that is a good thing, though. That's a wonderful thing. People want to see that. He could be the reason they stay afloat over there. Bro always be like, bro, they make Charles so unlikable. And you like really can't blame Diana for her freaking anger, and the only thing she has is that baby.
Are you even remotely aware of how bad things have got for me?
I can see how unhappy you are. How thin you've become.
Trust me, you don't know the half of it.
I know more than you think.
It's probably true.
And I don't think you have the faintest idea of what it's like to feel this way. To be constantly overlooked, ignored,
Don't have the
unappreciated.
faintest idea. I know what being overlooked feels like better than anyone. I've spent my whole life being unthanked, unappreciated, uncared for. And if I've been cold or distant with you, perhaps it's because I don't feel truly understood by you. But I need encouragement and the occasional pat on the back, too.
Well, does that explain why you keep going to her?
That's the biggest problem.
Camilla, what's she got to do with it?
Well, that's what I keep asking myself.
Everything.
What's she got to do with anything? But which is why the two of you are perfect for each other. So where do I fit in?
You fit in because you're my wife. And I love you.
Wow. Hey.
I
Wow.
do.
I do.
Wow. That got me stunned.
I suppose we've got to learn to give it to each other on a more regular basis. The encouragement, I mean.
Oh.
You know, I think this might be the most important conversation we've ever had. Any time either of us feels like we're not getting what we need, we simply need to give that very thing to the other.
Ooh.
Because if you learn anything from today,
We
it's...
both need the same as each other. To be encouraged.
That's smart.
To be supported.
Yeah, good move. Go ahead, bro.
To be appreciated.
to be loved.
That is.
Yes.
That is good, man. Oh, man, it's Easter Sunday, too. What? It's like a resurrection, man. A resurrection of that family. Hey, that's good. Because that was so amazing. She said, whenever we feel like we're not getting the thing that we need to give it to the other. Bro, that's like, I don't know if you read that book called Love Languages, but that's the thing, is that it's like when you feel like you need the love, if you give that love to them, they'll feel more love from you and then reciprocate that. That's powerful. And she's so right, dude. She is truly right.
Patiently to take up the best possible position around the ropes, cordoning off
The reception the royal couple were getting was great.
There was a frenzy of waving.
I wonder if he's really getting with her or if they're just friends. Camilla.
In case you've been living in a cave, perhaps I should introduce you to a most remarkable woman and mother who I am proud to call.
He already starting off. He doing it. That's that family, homie. That's a good job, bro. Yeah, because Diana's a hit, man. You got to do what you're working with, man. But he could be cunning and just be doing what he needs to do to get her on board for this tour. I don't know why I got to be so cynical about everything.
I had two left feet.
Go to the same room, girl. Go to his room, Charles. Go to a room. Go to a room, Charles. Get her, dog. There you go. There you go, homie.
Good morning, Your Royal Highness.
Thank you.
Spectacular.
A phone call from Mrs. Parker Bowles.
Don't take it.
Would you like to return it?
No.
No.
Aha!
No, I wouldn't.
Good job.
Thank you, Edward. That'd be all.
Good job, man.
So he likes Australia?
Oh, well, let's put it like this. His favourite cuddly toy used to be a whale. Since coming here, it's been firmly supplanted by a koala.
See, she's so good when she's motivated and she's happy. Dude, she is a beam, dude. A beam of beauty, man. She, like, really feels what Charles is lacking in his charisma. She brings it, you know. She does a wonderful job. And so Diana, she be pulling them folks. It's because she isn't like a royal. Look at her. She's so charismatic, so people friendly. She's great, dude.
She's gorgeous. You're lucky to have her.
Yeah. Yeah, because she's stunning, man. Look at her. Beautiful. Wonderful. Dude, he should lean on his assets. Not be jealous of them. That might be one of his things. Is he just jealous of her fame? But man, that would be something that will help him. Because when she shines, bro, she is a beacon of joy. Bro, but when she is not, she is an earth-sucking, life-bleeding hole, man. But it ain't even her fault for that. It's really Charles, man. He's supposed to do what he's done here and make his wife like a well-watered garden where she just blooms and springs forth vegetation and wonder. That's what a man is supposed to do for his wife. To make her feel wonderful.
There's a problem no one foresaw. Huge crowds wherever they go. Some even bigger, I'm told, than those you got back in the 18th century, or whenever you went.
1954. And I very much doubt it.
Along with raves in all the newspapers for Diana's beauty.
I heard she'd been hysterical, clinging to the poor baby like a life raft.
Evidently, that clinging is what the Australians have responded to. What a natural mother she is. How physical. And caring.
Man.
Anyway, why is all this a problem?
You and I both know how much Charles craves reassurance.
Comes Prince Charles, swooping from his position at the back.
Dang, he got jug ears. Dang, man. This is going to turn even worse.
Great personal victory for Prince Charles. No one can deny it's the Princess of Wales who's truly captured the heart of a nation.
Hey. He brought her out. You're right, man. But it's got to be okay, bro, to not be the joy of everybody, man. Charles returns again. That's probably the reason that he doesn't like her so much. It's because she's stealing all the spotlight.
And my goodness, I am lucky enough to be married to her.
It wasn't even a joke.
That's the thing about ladies. You never quite know what they get up to when your back's turned.
Thanks to me, people are interested.
No, thanks to you, people are laughing in my face. Booing the heir to the throne. Booing the crown.
Oh, no. Man, jealousy, bro. Envy. That's a tough deal. How do you deal with it?
Your visit might inspire Australia to throw off the shackles and stand on her own 2 feet. If it had just been you, I might have got my wishes. But then
He did not want to hear that.
she comes along. The perfect wife, the perfect princess, and the whole place goes nuts.
I wonder if he's going to take that as a compliment or enrage him more. Well, they're back in London at the rain. Yeah, he didn't really have a good joke, Australia talking about making fun of their, dreariness.
The Princess of Wales. I was hoping the Queen might see me.
Wow, she got an audience with the Queen because she know her son. And she saw that. Her daughter was telling her that she knew her brother. She knew. She's on the cover of all of those newspapers and magazines, man. Dang.
Thank you, Mama.
Oh.
You said I should always call you that.
Of course.
He said, Mama.
Please. Thank you, Nigel. And is it also possible that there is a part of you that is enjoying your own success rather too much?
What is too much? A smile? A moment's happiness?
Overstepping the mark is too much. I think we do all know when we've played to the gallery excessively.
Oh, man.
We know.
All I want is to play for the team.
You're the Princess of Wales, so of course you're part of the team.
Then show me. This whole thing, it starts and stops with you. You're the captain of the
Except for
team.
Charles.
If you
He
show me
does all he
love,
wants to do.
approval, and acceptance, everyone else will
She
follow.
didn't do that.
I think we've gone as far as we can for now. We can continue another time.
Oh, don't dismiss me, please. Don't push me away.
What?
Mama.
She's like, what the heck? This is awkward.
That's all I want. It's all any of us want from you.
She has to dismiss herself. She is not that woman. I think that's not.
A hug.
I don't think that's
What
the
kind
queen.
of hug?
That's
A
just who
tight,
she
rather
is.
desperate hug. I see. Yes.
She's a little bit distant.
But is it possible that she has a point? We are rather a tough bunch in this family. We don't give out much praise or love or thanks. Perhaps someone like Diana is best placed to hug everyone else too, to connect with the modern world. And isn't that how the crown survives?
Queen, what?
And stays relevant by changing
She's
with the
smart.
times.
Go, Queen.
And when she bends, she will fit.
And if she doesn't bend, what then? She will break.
Just like Margaret. Breaking, man. Even though Margaret didn't break. But shoot, it was tough. Margaret banned too, though. She didn't break. But that was probably the worst one. Oh, man. That was tough, man. Just seeing the sadness and the resentment, the anger. Bro, that's tough stuff right there. And it does start with the queen, man. It starts from Mama. She said, Mama. Ooh, that's tough. But it's like, wow. That is, that's definitely something, man. That's definitely something. I think it's true that maybe it's not so much her being as queen, but it's just that's the kind of family that they live in is one that is not, I wouldn't say emotionally attached, but maybe overly emotional, overly physical, overly. But I remember a couple episodes back, maybe it was last season, something like that, but where she says she doesn't cry, she doesn't show good emotion, she doesn't show great sympathy. And that could just be her character, the way she is. And like I said, Philip was like that too. And he has changed because they showed emotion and passion. But she's so calm and subdued. And that just could be who she is, not necessarily the crown, even though it may be an impact from the crown over generations because of the fact that the crown is supposed to represent more impartiality, justice, an unwavering sense of middleness. Like she's just like a statue. And because that's been impressed upon those in the royal family, then that's how they actually become. That's how they grow. Every once in a while, you get like a little emotional person like David and Charles, But yeah, that's a struggle, man. That's hard to think about and be a part of, man. And I don't think that Diana realized it when she was getting into this thing, or she may have, but threw it off because she was like, "I changed things, man." That's tough. That's tough. But it was a good episode because they had joy there for a moment. He really loved her, and he does probably love her. It's just that he wants the glory, man. I guess that's all what we all want, really. He was right, and she was right, that what she needs to do is give him. But, man, maybe the queen was right, too, is that she had a taste of that and just loved it. But, man, it's hard to turn that down when somebody loves you and cares for you and they cheer you on. It's hard to turn away from that, man. It's easy to embrace it. And it's hard to give deference and to show greatness to Charles. It's both sides of the fence, man. Everybody plays a part. They say it takes two to tango. Even though one person can have left feet, though, it still takes two of them, man. And the other's got to help the other. The other's got to lift the other one if the other one is falling. That's what it means to be complimentary, you know. But it's both sides. She should show deference, but he should be lifting her up. That's a hard struggle, man. That's a hard struggle. Yeah. What you guys think, man? I'll see y'all guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.